I see most of our farmers, you just ask them how many bags of maize did you harvested last year. Some will be telling you 100 bags of maize. Hi. Okay, you now ask them how long have you been into maize farming. They will tell you they have been into maize farming for the past 20 years. For the past 20 years. Now, the reason why they are being bound to keep on farming maize and they have limited production, it is because they are still operating with their forefathers' mentality, the old system of farming. That is the reason why I said I'm going to run this my mentorship class from till the end of this year 2025 till December 31st 2025. The reason for this farming invasion is to enlighten farmers that they can become the next billionaire farmers running on the top level amongst other farmers. These are farmers with adequate information. These are farmers that is well informed. These are farmers that understood farming secrets. I have talked about farming secrets on my YouTube platform at Ambitious 5 Star. Why not go there and start downloading other past episodes that I have taught? This episode is episode 14 of our mentorship training program. This farming mentorship program is till the end of 2025. You can become the next billionaire farmer. There are things that you must do to make you stay focused on your farming pursuits. Like the top 10 billionaires that I have just recalled to you, you see most of them farming just 3 crops, only 3: corn, wheat, and maize. Finish 6 point something billion dollar rich, 5 point something billion dollar rich, 2.3 billion dollar rich, 1.1 billion. You can become the next billionaire that should be part of these farmers who are billionaire. I'm not talking about politicians who are billionaire or businessmen who are billionaire. I'm talking about farmers who are billionaire. Why am I bringing this topic to farmers? It's because just to make farmers understand that farming, it is not a business of plain investors. There is a serious minded investor. Farming is a business, it's a real business. It's not for investors that are playing. No. That is the reason why I keep talking about building passion in farming. Because these people who farm only 3 crops and they became billionaires, they are not farming up to 15 crops. So at the end of the day, it's not the number of crops that you are farming that gives you that enablement to become very rich. It's not the number of crops. So some are farming 20 crops. That is one of the distracting attack that most new farmers are faced with. As they try to start farming, they see their friends coming to tell them, why not farm okra? Add okra, add pepper, add mangi, add salt, add bitter leaf, add coke, add beer to your farming. These are distractions. If it's just only maize you want to face maize for the next 10 years, my brother, you will be part of this billionaire that we are talking about. Because as you keep staying with just one particular crops, what you will keep seeing is secrets on how to move to another level. If at the first year you are able to produce, let's say, 200 bags of dry maize, and you are opportune to attend agricultural seminar, and you discover that some farmers who have not even stayed many years up to you are already talking about 100 trailers of maize, and you are only counting 100 bags of maize. When you hear that, it spark up your farming passion. So it start making you to start asking, how possible are these people able to farm this amount of crops that is fetching them over 100 trailer load of maize? Then that drives you to start finding out how they are doing it. Just one crop. That's why it is not good to diversify into too many crops. Only one crop can do it. Just 2 crops can do it. Maximum 3 crops can make you become the next billionaire that the whole world should be talking about. Just 2 crops. Just one. After attending that farming event, you start discovering, you start getting information that those in Ethiopia, they can't even supply their citizen the amount of maize that their livestock needs to survive. That they need over 100,000 tons to be added to what they are currently having. You start getting that understanding that those in China needs support. London, Brazil, they need support. UK, Russia, they need support of the kind of commodity or crop that you are farming. Wow. For example, I'm farming watermelon, or I'm farming just normal melon, and I realize that I have about 15 countries that are dying to get what I am farming. That will make me to increase that particular crop, to diversify strategies to increase that particular crops, so that I can be able to start supplying where I was supplying just 5,000 tons. I can now upgrade to 1,000 tons. And before you know it, I am already having that plan or that understanding of how to achieve 1 million tons. Where other people who are operating with their forefathers mentality, they are still talking about how to achieve 100 bags from their farm. You are already having that understanding. You are already making a research of how to produce 1 million tons of melon. You are already thinking of how to produce 100 million tons of maize. You are already having that drive.